We have Anil with us. We are taking you through to how OPL has actually panned out and what is the thought process that Anil actually carries when he is actually planning Oxford Premier League. So, Anil, question to you. It's never easy to start something with a sport that doesn't have too much of a niche following in a country like India. We are a cricket crazy country. Golf is extremely niche. Not too many people are actually
True.
playing the sport or are interested in the sport. So, what is your motivation? What keeps you still going with the game?
So in school, I used to play cricket any which ways. And of course, cricket for us is like a religion in this country. It's no longer just a sport, it's like a religion, like the following is madness. When I took to golf, quite a late age, not that I was very young when I took to it, I realized that this game had so much, you know, of learning in it. So what I found in this game that besides creating relationships, so you play cricket, you know your 11 players, and you just play cricket, and you don't know people beyond cricket. If you see a cricketer and ask a cricketer, does he know the community? No, he doesn't know it, unless he's a sponsor or he's advertising for them. Golf, particularly, even the professional golfers or golfers, know the community in the city. So there is a difference in the sport of golf as I look at it. And of course, what is behind all this? Well, um, since I loved the game, I was captain of the Pune club. Then I was the president of the Pune club, and I then realized, went into the intricacies, and I'm pretty green. By green, I mean I'm a lover of organic and eco story, which you hear of all the time now. So I said, why don't we create something? I'm a real estate developer. I thought, add in the angle of real estate. I don't know, you don't make money at the golf course. Okay, let me be very clear about that. So what do? How do you create the green to sell something and cover the cost of the golf course? That's number one. Then I said, we are not used to doing anything second class, so it has to be world class, because that's just the way I think my DNA, or let's say my family's DNA is, that we just can't accept or love anything that's second best. So the best. So I said, let's create the best golf course in the country. And there we are. And that's where I'm with you.
So green is something that connects every golfer. There has to be some kind of fascination for the greens because once you start playing golf, and correct me if I'm wrong, once you start playing golf, you're forever thinking about the game. You're forever the greens, the holes are perpetually on your mind, and you're always thinking about how you can better your strokes, better your game, right?
Yes.
So another mind space that golf takes. And actually, I would like to believe, and you can second me over here, golf actually makes you a better human being, doesn't it?
You know what? It's like, well, if I have to play tomorrow, or rather any golfer has to play tomorrow, and the night he's dreaming. He's already dreaming. He just feels he's Tiger Woods, because everybody feels that he's going to go hit that ball this way, that way, and that it's an incalculated thing. It happens. It just happens. It happens with everybody. You can ask anybody. So, and the challenge when you come on the course and when you actually play the game, you imagine it and you play it. It's a totally different ball game.
So
It's a complete character builder.
it's a mind over matter kind of a game,
Absolutely.
right?
And then when you're there, then you realize, shit, man, I thought I was the best. I'm a Superman. No Superman. Everybody's grounded. You're standing on this earth and you're realizing that you are one more of them.
So the game
So,
completely humbles you
oh
down.
my God, humble to the next level, to the ultimate level. Any ego can be crushed on this course. Any ego, for sure.
Okay. So Anil, this is also a very landmark kind of a year for your golf course. I hear this is your 18th year,
Yeah.
and it has a special significance for you. Could you tell us a little bit more about what's going on with this whole 18 years? How's the journey been? And how do you see these 18 years have been successful for you? Are you very happy with where you are right now? Or you still feel you have a long way to go ahead?
See, that's a little mixed reaction you'll get from me. So there were hardships. It was not easy. Primarily to get so much land in the city of Pune is the first criteria. But I was pretty determined, and just we wanted to create this story. It's just the love of the game, and more the love of the green, more the love of the environment, and how do you capitalize on it? So without real estate, you just cannot. So that's how this journey began. We had very tough times. I mean, we created it, then we realized that we were not getting enough footfalls, because Pune is not a golfing destination like a Delhi or a Chandigarh is. Pune is becoming a destination. But that at that time there were 400 golfers. Now you are looking at 1,800 golfers. and now in fact registered 3,000 golfers. So that whole growth number, I mean, regular players are about 17, 1800 in the city. And if that growth is going to continue, then it makes sense. However, saying that the journey was tough, it was difficult. Uh, I felt that I have come and developed this 10 to 15 years before time. This was my feeling I constantly got. But again, I started when I was 45, and then age was not on my side. Had I waited for 15 years, maybe I would not have created this golf
You are
course.
giving away your age just so that you know.
It doesn't matter. I love it anyway.
Okay, so it's been a difficult journey, right?
Yes.
And it's been difficult because you pretty much been a part of building golf culture within in a city like Pune. So pretty much the golfers that you see around who are enjoying the golf course, they have been initiated into this culture by your initiative of building the golf course. You can say that
Well,
it's a
it's all over the
credit you
country
can.
actually. I've been very active in golf. Like 20 years, I was like the day I started playing golf.
Hmm.
I very soon I was like active in a golf course at the Pune club, which was my home course. Then I elevated myself and I went to the Indian Golf Union. So over there, I was a committee member for many, many years. Then I finally became the Western Zone president, as the Western Zone choice president of the All India Indian Golf Union. And then that journey became, the passion became a purpose. It became a reason, and it became an ambition that how do I grow the game. So we tried a lot of junior golf because IG is all about junior golf. So we kind of got so embedded into that. So because like it's become a bloodstream now, the golf and the game of golf and the promotion of golf.
Of course. Last question. Any game, any sport, any event that you do has to also be commercially viable, right?
Yeah.
In a country like ours, where golf is a very, very niche and a small number of people who actually follow, play, like the game, it's not easy to get sponsors for an event like this. It's very difficult because sponsors are all about numbers. All they care about is eyeballs. How have you managed to make that a success for your event?
Let's say, for example, talk about today's event. This is going to be a 2 week event. What have we created here? It's not about those 180 golfers who are playing. That's fun. But we have invited the community of the city of Pune. We have promoted and publicized in the city of Pune. We want a complete non golfer to visit us. We are opening our gates for them. Why? Because we want them to look at it, see it, love it, enjoy it, see that green, enjoy the beauty of the space, of this entire ambience, and understand maybe some of them will inculcate the kids to play. So, of course, it's a difficult time for kids to, with their studies, but it's not impossible. People are doing it. We are inviting the golfing community, which is not part of the OPL, to come here. Why? Because they have to come here, they have to see this extravaganza that we are doing. It's a festival. We are calling it the Oxford Golf Festival. And in the festival, we're going to party all day. We're going to make it fun. It's not just the game, just the ball, just the putting. It's all about fun. So there's going to be recreation, there's going to be music, there's going to be activity, there are going to be prizes. We're doing contests. Why are we doing this? We want a non-golfer to just predict a winning team. Why not? And if you realize, over the period of the last maybe 15 days that we are promoting, our entire following has gone up by 7, 8 times, which is itself showing that there is interest generated. We have put up hoardings in the city of Pune. Why? Because we are spending this money because we want to grow the game. Finally, we have to grow the game of golf.
These are some amazing insights from OPL, which is the hottest event in Pune in 2024. And what Anil and the club and Oxford together have managed to do is they have made it interesting for everybody. So if you are even remotely curious about knowing what golf is all about, you have to be here at Oxford.
Yes. And that's why we say, I love my Oxford Golf Resort. Thank you.
Chalo.